Former local secretary Said Ali Majid made a controversial speech in Thanala, Malappuram that is, insulting women in the Muslim League. He said that Muslim League had fielded women candidates and that they're saying that they should not be criticized. He said that we didn't marry women to showcase them before other men, but to sleep with their husbands. These are the kinds of crass comments that's been made by the CPIM leader right after the local body polls took place. And this in fact was during his speech after winning the polls, that the address that he was giving, the speech that he was giving post the election results. And Shibimol KG joining me on the broadcast with more details on this very story. Now, Shibimol, a very good afternoon to you. What we're given to understand are these crass comments being made by a leader who's just won the elections, and this is almost like a victory speech of sorts that he was delivering when he made such sexist comments, anti-woman comments. It's embarrassing for not just his state but also the country to hear leaders speak like this.
Oh, well, exactly, Shreya. In fact, he was speaking after delivering, while delivering a victory speech after winning the election for the local body polls. And you can see the enthusiasm with which he's making a statement like that, saying that, the women, he was criticizing the women in the Muslim League, saying that the Muslim League had fielded multiple women candidates and they are of the opinion that the women candidates should not be criticized. That is not fair in politics. If you have decided to enter politics, which means you will also be criticized. And that's when he goes on to say that we also have married women at home. My children are also married and all of them are at home, not to be showcased before other men, but to sleep with their husbands, literally reducing women's purpose in life. And remember, this is coming from the CPIM, the Communist Party, that's been the bastion, that's been the torchbearer of left politics, the progressive politics. It's put the CPIM also in a tight spot, saying because over the years they have tried to promote progressive politics, left politics. It's also the party that gives maximum opportunities to women candidates, saying that it's time for women to rule. Even in the recent sexual assault case, we saw them saying that we're standing with the survivor. It's in this background also that a leader of theirs, a local leader of theirs, coming out and making a very, very regressive, very controversial, problematic statement there, putting the party also in a tight spot. The party has not officially responded to it. We're waiting for a statement from them also, considering that it's absolutely not acceptable in a time like this that we're living.
We'll go back to Shibimol at this given point. Shibi, the problem here is when comments like these are made by people who are in a position of social responsibility, it reveals the mindset. Kerala is considered to be a rather progressive state for that matter, and people are educated there. When statements like this come in from a local leader, it shows where shall people be looking up to for direction, for governance, if their own leaders have such sexist mindset about women.
Oh, well, exactly. If you see over the years, even if you visit Kerala, you will see a lot of women in the workforce in multiple areas, because the number of women working in various fields in Kerala are also much higher when you compare it with other states in the country. So over the years, it stood as a torchbearer of feminism and left progressive politics in particular. And that's when you hear such statements coming out from people like them, people like him, leaders who should have that social responsibility. You should be careful about making statements, making such regressive, misogynist comments. What is concerning is the video. In the video, we can see them, the party workers who have gathered, they're cheering those statements. Now, that is really a question to the CPIM also as to what is the, what is the message that they're sending out to the party workers and also to the people who are supporting this party over the years for its politics, for its left politics, for the progressive politics, and also the fact that in the last election, if we see, they've given multiple opportunities to women. A lot of young female candidates were fielded, students were fielded from the party, and this is absolutely contrasting to what they've tried to portray over the years, and we're expecting a remark from the party also as to what they think about it. In most cases, there is likely an action that will be initiated against him. We'll have to wait and see if the party is going to that extent and initiate an action against him.
Of course, and given the time that such a statement has come in, definitely this is a victory speech, which is even more surprising, that's being delivered by the local leader after the party won in this very particular region. But also, it comes in right ahead of elections. There's already the atmosphere that's building up within the state for the state assembly polls that will take place into 2026. So comments like this, when it comes in from the party that's been ruling the very state for years now, this is the kind of comment when we see local leaders making it at the grassroots level, then oftentimes it indeed does shake up the voter base that they have. And given, as we're reiterating again and again, Kerala is a rather progressive state.
Oh, well, exactly. Statements like these are definitely a setback to the party before the elections because recently when the actress assault case took place, the survivor has time and again said that the government has stood with her. Even when the verdict came, the survivor feels she hasn't got justice, and the government said that we are going to file an appeal against the verdict of the lower court, as the survivor here in the case feels she hasn't got justice. So on one side, they're trying to portray that they are with the women, they're standing for the right cause, and on the other side, you have on the grassroots level, on the ground level, leaders like him making such regressive statements, and also you can see the party cadres cheering for it, which is extremely concerning for a party like CPIM going into the assembly elections, and also the fact that they face major setback in the local body polls. We've not witnessed such major setback for the party in the local body polls recently. So in that background, definitely it's a major setback to the party. In the coming days, questions will be raised as to what exactly is the party teaching its leaders and its cadres also, because what is concerning in the video more than the statement is also the way the party cadres, youngsters, they're cheering for those statements.